I did think that that would be playing that in there. What's happened to the volume? Doesn't matter. Where can I set that up now? Desktop audio, there you go. It's that easy. That's not going to work like that. I don't know why I've lost all of my levels there. That's pretty shit. Let's have a look. 1, 2. We'll have to have a look at it on the old page of pages. How loud is it? Yeah, it's a little bit quiet, isn't it? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, 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 check. Check, check. 2, 1, 2. Well, hopefully that's loud enough for nobody anyway. There's never anybody watching. But that's okay. Play on the third fret for a while. I don't wanna think about all the troubles rolling in my head. If I fall out of love, well, the same thing gonna happen again. Got kicked out of my home, yeah, first thing on Christmas Day. I got kicked out of my home, yeah, first thing on Christmas Day. I had no job, had no money, and I had no other place to stay. Check. Got a little bit of the verbiage. Could do a little bit more probably. As soon as I pressed, get rid of it altogether for a minute. As soon as I pressed go live, all of my levels have changed. And I normally do this with headphones on, but I'm going to try and do it with a little bit of extra in the room because I need the sound to bounce off the strings a little bit if I can. If I get into it, a lot of the times I start a live stream, do 5 minutes, thinking, oh God, no, I don't think so, and then I'll turn it off, but whatever. Let's have a bash at this. Change this a bit. I don't know if I can do it up here on the third, but we started now. Where do bad folks go when they die? Don't go to heaven where the angels fly. Go to a lake called Fire and Fry. till the fourth. Yeah, so I've changed this up a bit. See, look, now I've got loads of reverb. I've changed this up a bit. I'm going to try and add harmonies on it as well, because obviously everybody knows this song, but I want to do sort of a hickey country version of it. So imagine sort of like boom, 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 and it's like a little bit of the old banjo, some guitar in, out in the woods, bit of this, straight back chairs. That's where we're going with this anyway. So let's try it anyway. So this is Lead Belly, or it's also Nirvana, probably Nirvana's version of whatever song it is, man. It's been a long day already. Where do bad folks go when they die? Don't go to heaven where the angels fly. Go to a lake cold, fire and fry. You won't see them again until the 4th of July. I knew a lady, came from Duluth. She got bitten by a dog with a rabbit too. Went to her graveyard just a little too soon, and she flew away howling on her yellow little moon. Where do bad folks go when they die? Don't go to heaven where the angels fly. Go to a lake cold, fire and fry. You won't see him again until the 4th of July. People cry on, people moan. They've been looking for a dry place to call their home. They've tried to find a place to rest their bones, while the angels and the devils, they try to make their own. Where do bad folks go when they die? They don't go to heaven where the angels fly. Go to a lake cold, fire and fry. See them again till the 4th of July. Something like that's a bit messy. You get the gist. That's very fresh. That's a very fresh change, so I sort of have to get the old song out and the new song in the muscle memory. Sometimes I don't even remember how I start the bloody thing, so is what it is. Is what it is. If anybody wants, there's some. Oh, yeah, there should be some scrolling music. Actually, I think I forgot to slide that over. I'm so sorry. So you should have been able to see all of the chords and the words with that song with it scrolling. So you should be able to scroll some songs up in the top right corner, which is songs that I either know or I'm learning or I want to learn. Or then we've got a bit of ultimate guitar up here. And this, if I put on my busking playlist, not that I go busking, but we might one day. Look, okay, we've got a bit of that. Bit of Disney. This is a banger. Sounds a little bit out of tune, but we'll go with it. Robin Hood and Little John went walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other one had to say. Reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Oodle-lally, oodle-lally, golly, what a day. Never really knowing there was danger in the water they were drinking, they just guzzled it down. Never knowing that a scheming sheriff and his posse was watching them and gathering around. Shit, Robin Hood and Little John went running through that forest, down to try to snap and think and trying to get away. Should we do like it? Robin Hood and Little John went running through that forest, jumping fences, dodging trees and trying to get away. Contemplating nothing but escaping, finally making it. Oodle-lally, golly, what a day. you can basically treat this as like a test stream, and maybe even the next 5 or 6 streams as a test stream. I don't know what works. I don't know what doesn't work. I don't know what I sound like. I sort of basically know what it looks like. And of course, I'm nervous and forgetting stuff, even though it's on the screen right in front of me. Hopefully, it translates out there as somewhat half decent, and just get people happy with a bit of music, I suppose, because I ain't got much else to do today. I don't want to waste the day playing computer games. So if one person's just like, "Oh, I like that," well, fuck it, that's good enough. It'd probably get cancelled anyway, because I can't help but swear. I don't even know. Right. I want to do that again. Robin Hood and Little John went walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other one had to say, reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Lally, lally, golly, what a day. Never really knowing there was danger in the water. God, why do you have to be live? I cannot help but stop, man. Gotta get over that. Never really knowing there was danger in the water. They were drinking, they just guzzled it down. Never knowing that a scheming sheriff and his posse was watching them and gathering round. So Robin Hood and Little John went running through the forest, jumping fences, dodging trees and trying to get away, contemplating nothing but escaping, finally making it. Oodle-lally, oodle-lally, golly, what a day. Oodle-lally, oodle-lally, golly, what a day. I don't think I'll subject to anyone to that, the third smash, because I've done that better 2 o'clock in the morning in a pub. But we got, I quite enjoy this song here, so we've got a bit of Josh O'Keefe, Runaway Train. This is sweet, man. And I think the music video was actually filmed probably in Ireland or something like that, or in the UK. He came over to the UK, and I think he filmed, I'm pretty sure. So that's really cool. So here you go. Well, here she comes, round the bend, smiles a while, then she's gone again. Kiss goodbye, gonna miss you till I see you, who knows when. Well, she don't stay in one place too long, and she was built for just a rolling on, and she's a gypsy whistle blowing, leaving song. She's a beautiful wreck, moving fast, ain't looking for a place to hang her hat, but if she wants a place to crash, well, I'll give her one. Whoa, got hit by a runaway train. Whoa, so fast didn't feel a thing. The way she smokes, the way she laughs, got me all tied to the tracks. I'm in love with a runaway train. Yes, in love with a runaway train. Well, I thought I was moving on, desperado, town to town, and I swore I'd never slow or settle down. Well, she shoveled coal onto those flames, and she beat me at my own damn game. She's a gypsy whistle blowing and leaving the sun. Whoa, got hit by a runaway train. Whoa, so fast didn't feel a thing. The way she smokes, the way she laughs, got me all tied to the tracks. And I'm in love with a runaway train. Yes, in love with a runaway train. anger. Hopefully I'll remember it. Maybe I'm going to have to do a little bit of editation here, and I'm going to drag this box across. As I said, this is a test, people. I've just seen Ray LaMontagne Crazy go up there, and me and my brother used to play that. It's actually my brother. My brother probably has inspired me to learn, like, probably nearly all of the songs I've learned, but I've copied a lot of the songs that he learned when I was younger and learning, because it was so good, man. Like, it was so good. So yeah, we got a few bangers that we got to record together. Let's see if I can get this out in a bash. I feel like we need to just lose a little bit of the anger. She's got this guitar's got a little bit angry. Cool. Right, so this is quite a funny song. I've got to remember how I play it. Cap on the first fret. Are you lying to me? We'll do as the instructions say. I'll see if I can get my voice to match it. If not, we're going to stop. Well, my daddy left home when I was free, and he didn't leave much to mar me. Just this old guitar and empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him, 'cause he ran and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and he named me Sue. Well, he must have thought this is quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from some folks. It seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some girl would giggle and I'd get red. Some guy would laugh and I'd bust his head. And I'd tell you life isn't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard and my wits got keen. I roamed from town to town just to hide my shame. But I made a vow to the moon and stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars, and I'd kill the man who ever gave me that awful name. Well, it was Battenberg in mid-July. Hit the town, my throat was dry, and I thought I'd have to stop and have me a brew. And at an old saloon in a street of mud, there at a table he was dealing studs. Set the dainty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent, gray and old, looked at me and my blood come cold, and I said, "My name is Sue, how do you do? Now you're gonna die." Like a bar in a fight, not quite on time. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes. He went down, but to my surprise, he came up with a knife and he bit off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the street, cooking and a gouging and a mud and the mud and the beer, kicking and a gouging and the mud and the blood and the beer. I mean, and there was supposed to be an E, but I missed it, and now we're just stuck on A. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I can't really remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I've lost it. Well, I heard him laugh and I heard him cuss. He went for his gun, but I pulled mine first. He stood there looking at me, and I saw him smile. He said, "This son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, then he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along through this song. So I gave you that name, I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name that helped to make you strong. You said, now you fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me, man, you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to think of me before I die, for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue. So I think we need to speed that up a bit, because remember, this is a test. So that needs to be a bit faster for the next time I click on it. Thank you very much, because we started to lose it then. Can't be asked for that. Can't be asked for that. Falling's quite funny when a bloke does it. It's not practiced. It's not practiced by any means. Blackjack count chain, yeah, that's a banger. I was standing beside the road in Blackjack County, not knowing that the sheriff had paid a bounty for men like me who didn't have a penny to their names. So he locked my leg to 35 pounds of Blackjack County chain. And all we had to eat was bread and water, and each day we had to build that road a mile and a quarter. Black Snake Whip would crack our backs if some poor fool complained, and you couldn't fight back wearing 35 pounds of Blackjack County chain. Then one night while the sheriff was asleeping, we gathered all around him slowly creeping, and heaven help me to forget that night in the cold, cold rain, when we beat him to death with a 35 pounds of Blackjack County chain. Now the whip marks have all healed, and I am thankful that there's nothing but these scars around my ankle. Most of all, I'm glad no man will be a slave again to a Black Snake Whip and the 35 pounds of Blackjack County chain. To a Black Snake Whip and the 35 pounds of Blackjack County chain. Blackjack County chain. Blackjack County chain. Absolutely love that one. I absolutely love singing that. I think I could do a little bit better, but it's enjoyable. It's quite nice. It's a nice. It's not a nice song, but it's it feels like it's good in there. You know, gets in there. Just do a bit of Johnny Cash for the folks outside. I think we'll do a bit of Jenny Cash on the old third fret here. Another one of these songs. I'm just drawn to it. I love all of this stuff. So I'm probably not going to need this. I might outpace it. Probably outpace it. I do go a bit faster, but it's there for you guys anyway. Some songs I'm going to need to look at, and some I'm not. I probably get most of the songs wrong, where I've just done my own for years and not actually really taken much notice of the words. So let's do it. I'll try and get everything in order. Oh shit, I'm pressing buttons. Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Oh, how can you forget it? It's right there. I think I play it differently. Yeah, I play it differently. I don't use the G, see? The bloody words are already messing me up. Right, let's just shut your eyes and do it. train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. Yeah, when I hear the train a-rollin' on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. I got a man, we know, just to watch him die. When I hear the train a-rollin', I hang my head and cry. Well, I bet this rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee, man, they're smoking big cigar. I know I had it running, I know I can be free. Yeah, but that train, it keeps on moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train mine, I'd probably move it on a little further down the line, oh, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. Yeah, and I'll let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Should have just done that from the beginning. I haven't picked this guitar up for a week, I'm sorry. I should have just done that from the beginning. Energy! Well, if you missed it, you missed it. I mean, you can pick stuff from whatever's scrolling up in the top right corner there, but otherwise I'm just going to work down here and... Oh, I wonder if I can bring this back without a little practice first. Well, but I love to fish. I spend all day out on this lake and hell is what I'll catch. But today she met me at the door. She said I have to choose. Well, if I hit that fishing hole today, she'd be packing all my things and she would be gone by noon. Well, I'm gonna miss her when I get home. Right now I'm on this lakeshore and I'm sitting in the sun. I'm sure it'll hit me when I walk through the door tonight. Well, I'm gonna miss her. Oh, looky there, I got a vibe. Yeah, Posty covered that. I thought, mate, we have got to get on that. It sounded so good, but it just doesn't sound as good when you haven't got a few sessionists hanging around you in a nice big room with a load of different people. This was a long time ago. When did I save this? Does it tell me? I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world alone. There is no thickness. Wayfaring stranger, traveling through. I don't think so. Let's do something about that capo that was disgusting. Wayfaring stranger, I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world alone. There is no sickness, toil nor danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my mother. I'm going there, no more to roam. God, we gotta sort that. I'm only going over Jordan, Dorset. I'm only going over home now. I might have to put the headphones on. I might have to put the headphones on. This is just, that was not acceptable to be just going straight out live with no practice. That was disgusting. That was horrible. I was surprised if anyone's actually watching it. Damn. All right, up on the fourth. Sort your little life out. Why does that sound so bad? I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world alone. There is no sickness, toil nor danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my mother. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm only going over Dorset. I'm only going over home now. I know dark clouds will gather around me, and I know my way is rough and steep, and the beautiful fields lie behind me, and I know my way is rough and steep, and I'm going there to see my mother. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm only going over Dorset. I'm only going over home now. Yeah, I've really got to have these headphones on. That was probably shit as well, but yeah. Yeah, this is hilarious, this song. I've got to get rid of a bit of that as well. So, check, 1, 2, 2, 2. And what settings is it bringing in on? Ooh. Oh! Okay. So we've got a harmonizer, but I'm not going to use it. I thought that button was doing something with the guitar. It's not. And then there I've got what I need there. I'm still setting up. This is a test, people. This is a test. Get so much bass back in as well. It's probably not the right guitar. This is a shredding stage guitar. It's not really. It doesn't look like it, but I can assure you it is. It's got silent J's in it, which basically a lot of the shit noise and a lot of the, like, extra noise and whatever that pickups will pick up on stage, just surrounded by electronics and noise, vibration. These negate all of that. So in a hollow body, in a little hollow body guitar like this, where normally like you're going to have nothing but feedback constantly, you can get some insane. When you play that against the amp and you get all of the reverb and stuff like coming straight raw, you would just sing forever. It sounds so good. Which is why I tried not to use the headphones, because if I use the headphones, there's no sound in the room. It's just dry, and it does really well when it's bouncing off of the strings are bouncing with the vibrations in the room. But then it's very, very touchy as well. You sort of got mute strings, and when it's like, I'm not really an electric guitar player. I am an acoustic smasher. I just smash it. Don't even use a pig. It's all about that nail there. Look. Let's see if we can do a little thing with this. If I move that across there and I enlarge those, I can't really do that because then it messes with my music over there. That's good enough. I can see it. Right, slide over. Let's see if we can get this out on the third. Wait, no you didn't. I spent 6 hours watching TV, Antiques and Jeremy till 4 in the afternoon. When my mother came in and said, it's wearing pretty thin, son, you better get a fucking job soon. Well, I went onto the internet to see what jobs I could get just to keep my mother satisfied. But with my degree in aviation, for every single occupation, well, I felt somewhat overqualified. And I've got to speed it up. I'm so sorry. It's just a practice. And la 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 la. I felt somewhat overqualified. Then I saw in the corner of the screen someone had sent a message to me, and they put certain characters in bold. I cried tears as I read every single word they said. All of my problems were solved. I said, don't worry, mother, 'cause I got this email from the prince of some country somewhere. He said his plan could never fail. I'll give him all my bank details and he'll make me a millionaire. Next morning I was so excited I pissed myself, couldn't try to hide it, and I had pound signs gleaming in my eyes. Well, I went on down to Savile Road to buy myself a suit of gold, but they only had silver in my size. I thought, what should I do with all this money? Oh Lord, wouldn't it be funny if I bought myself a brand new limousine? So I went down to the limousine shop and I asked the salesman what you got, and he just stood there staring back at me. He said, I'm sorry sir, we're closing down. No one can afford limousines in this town. I'm broke, I'm bankrupt, and I'll have to sell my kids. I said, don't sell your children, I think I can save them. Welcome and take a look at this. I said, don't worry, Mr. Salesman, 'cause I got this email from the prince of some country somewhere. He said his plan could never fail. He'll give them all our bank details and he'll make us both millionaires. Well, me and the limousine salesman were whistling Dixie at this point, talking about our suits of solid gold. When suddenly, out of the blue, we saw ourselves a hippie or two, and they were protesting about the war. Well, we followed them down to number 10 Trafalgar Square, then back again, and then we started banging at the door. We said, come on, Stalin, speak to us. We're tired and we're pissed off, and some of us are moving to fucking anywhere else. And finally he showed his face, but after him in second place came Nick Clegg on his Game Boy Advance. I said, how you doing, Nick? What level are you on? He said, level 5. I said, what game you playing, Nick? He said, Tetris. Well, I said, level 5's not very hard to get to. Oh, no, Tetris is it, Nick? And then from the crowd there came a shout, and everybody turned to look. And in the middle of the humdrum was David Cameron's mum, and she was standing there shaking her rook. That'll do, I've had enough. I've had enough. It's about 10 years out of date, I'm afraid, but a great song. I've got to see what works and what doesn't, and I don't have a live audience out there, so you people are going to tell me if it's shit or not. But I haven't had anyone tell me it's shit yet. So that's a start. I ain't had anyone tell me it's good, but I haven't had anyone tell me it's shit, and I'd much rather... Well, I'd rather know the truth and not bother. Common people, see, that's been a hard one to do. Oh, no, it wasn't that, was it? It was another one. Yeah, no, there was another one which I was messing about with. Where's that? Informer, you know, say daddy miss no me, I'll go blame. Millica bum bum down. Detective man says daddy miss no me, stab someone down your lane. Millica bum bum down. Policeman come and they blow down my door. I want him come and right through my window, so they put me in the car back at the station. We're not doing it. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's gonna be time for a cup of tea soon, so if you're gonna be dumb, you better be tough. And I know this too well. Let's smash it. Let's bring back the energy, people. I'm really sorry if these are scrolling a bit too slow. I haven't set them up. I think that this ultimateguitar.com does save the speed you want to play them at. But you've got to play it first and I'm live, so if it goes to shit, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That might be fast enough. I'm going to go faster just in case. Third fret. If you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough. If you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough. When you get knocked down, you better get back up. Well, I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I know enough to know. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. I don't like that reverb. I shot my brain with vodka whiskey until my pain was chicken fried. And I had dudes with badges frisk me and teach me how to swallow pride. I took advice no fool would take. Failing on the internet. That reverb was putting me right off. If you're gonna be dumb, you've gotta be tough. And when you get knocked down, you better get back up. Well, I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I know enough to know. If you're gonna be dumb, you've gotta be tough. I lit my brain with vodka whiskey until my pain was chicken fried. And I had dudes with badges frisk me and teach me how to swallow pride. I took advice no fool would take, and I got me some habits that I can't shake. I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I know enough to know. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. And when you get knocked down, you better get back up. That's the way it is in life and love. Well, if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. I've been up and down and out. I've been far left and right or wrong. Well, I walk the walk and I'll run my mouth. Been on that short end for too long. Well, if they gave out many full of honky-tonk boys, Yeah, well, I keep mine in a chest of drawers with my ice bills and divorce papers, all that stuff. If you're gonna be dumb, you've gotta be tough. If you're gonna be dumb, you've gotta be tough. If you're gonna play guitar loud, you better get rough. Fucking hell, I'll leave it up. I'll leave it up. I'll leave it up to look back on one day and go, see, kids, this is why you should watch yourself back before you go. Why have I got this whole chat? You should watch yourself back before you go live on the internet and make a fool of yourself. Excuse me, we might have to get rid of the nicotine pouch. Devil, first thing that I'd do is I'd come along like I ever gave a damn about you. I'd let you catch a peek of all your greatest desires, and I'd watch the flames in your eyes burn like hellfire. Find all the wolves in the land, and I'd make them fight each other tooth and nail and hand in hand. Find all the sheep and make them stir up the pot, 'cause once the wolves have killed each other, sheep are what I want. The devil walks among us, friends, I know this is true, and I don't know if he's red, and I don't know if he's blue. One thing that I know, we need to take a look around. If I were the devil, this world would be my playground. I placed that thorny crown upon my furrowed brow. Well, I'd shine in all the tears of joy yelling from the crowd. I want to brainwash some parents and have all the world. I'll be in every schoolhouse lecturing the little boys and girls. The devil walks among us, friends, I know this is true. And I don't know if it's me, and I don't know if it's you. The one thing that I know, we need to take a look around. If I were the devil, this world would be my playground. My final act, tell you what it be. I'd have everyone so medicated they could never see. My cloven hooves and horny head will be all in disguise, and the best part of it all is they comply with their demise, and you, Les, and other things like that. The devil walks among us, friends, I know this is true. And I don't know if it's me, and I don't know if it's you. But one thing that I know, we need to take a look around. If I were the devil, this world would be my playground. If I were the devil, this world was mine to see. Well, I'd witness all the atrocities and it'd probably frighten me. So I'd run back home with that story to tell. I'd tell all my demon friends that I always preferred hell. The devil walks among us, friends, I know this is true. And I don't know if it's me, and I don't know if it's you. But one thing that I know, we need to take a look around. If I were the devil, this world would be my playground. So that is If I Were the Devil. Oh man, I should really know who does all of these songs. Colby Acuff. I love that song. It's a banger. Ooh, this one. This one's an ass kicker. This one's a tearjerker. This one, you need the nicotine for that one. Let's have a bash. This is Jimmy World. With the wrong guitar, really. There's no one in town, I know. You gave us some place to go. I never said thank you for that. I thought I might get one more chance. What would you think of me now? So lucky, so strong, so proud. Never said thank you for that. Now I'll never get a chance. May angels lead you in. Hear you, me, my friends, on sleepless roads, the sleepless go. May angels lead you in. If you were with me tonight, sing for you just one more time. Song for a heart so big, God wouldn't let her live. May angels lead you in. I think I've forgotten the verse. Hear you, me, my friends, on sleepless roads, the sleepless go. May angels lead you in. Can't mess it up, brother. Come on, son. How many years have you done that? I don't give to the big issue seller, 'cause he's probably on heroin. Alright then, this is a fun song after that. Hopefully it's running fast enough. A lot of these aren't running fast enough. I don't give to the big issue seller, 'cause he's probably on heroin. I walk past him with a grin, and if I can, I'll kick his dog. No, I don't give to the busker. He's talentless and lazy. He's ruining the country. I think he should get a job. Said I give my money to Walmart for its tax evasion, Primark for the child labour, Texaco for the next invasion. Don't give a fuck about you. Give my money to the millionaires. Give my money to the millionaires. I'll give all my money to the millionaires, and I don't give a fuck about you. Don't give to the beggar, that's what I pay my taxes for. The government should shove him through the door of a prison cell or a hospital. It's not even nearly fast enough. I'm dying for a cup of tea. That might be it. I don't think anyone's watching, so no one's going to miss out, are they? Unless, oh no, I haven't looked at Twitch. We might be streaming to Twitch as well. Shit. How do I check that? Is there anybody on Twitch? I forgot all about it. I'm so sorry. How do I work? This is all like I'm in my late 30s, man. This is all technology. This is all technology. Let's see. Am I live? Oh shit! I might have one viewer. Do I have one viewer on Twitch? Yes. Hello, viewer on Twitch. That's so cool. Cool, I got a viewer on Twitch. Okay, for the Twitch viewer, that's sick. What song would you like, Twitch viewer? How do I? Oh, that is that? No, that's a YouTube chat. Where's the Twitch chat then? Is that it? I hope I haven't missed anything. It'll be alright. Right, I'll finish with Zombie. How long have I been streaming, do you know? An hour. That's cool, man. We'll finish with Zombie and I'll be back on later if anybody's out there who wants to hear it. Good, we can do it. Also, I've got some humming and stuff in my ears, and I think it's sending me a little bit crazy. So, why is that going so slow? Another head hangs slowly, child is slowly taken. The violence causes silence. Who are we mistaken? It's the same. I have learnt the song wrong in my head. But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs. Oh, I can't, I'm so tired, I just got to stop while I'm failing ahead, I think. But thank you ever so much if anybody checked in and had a listen to that. I'll refine it and try and make it a better show and give some people actually a bit of entertainment, I think. This was all right. Well, I don't know if it was all right because I haven't heard it, but I'll go back and listen to what the quality was like. And if it was all right, I'll do it again. Thank you, bye.